version 2. I believe I did one in the past, but I wound up having an issue and decided to stop and not continue it. So I am trying it again. This time, 2 vehicles are involved. One that I built before. This is just what I have right now. And then one I'm going to build, which will be the second part of the title. So I'm going for a rally focus. I want to get the M3 GTR engine. That's pretty decent. Try and get the engine and Ultimate Plus parts. I will be right back, guys. I'm getting a call. Sorry about that, guys. I just got some information because I'm working with my father tomorrow. But anyway, we have the Corvette 2019 Grand Sport. Beautiful car that I've built. No spoiler, because, be honest, last time I had one of those, they looked completely ugly. So I gotta get Ultimate Plus parts, all off-road parts, everything I want to put on it, so that should be around 600 or so grand, I believe, in total, possibly. Because you have the price of the engine, the price of the Ultimate Plus parts, and the performance parts. Usually I transfer my parts from car to car, but I'm doing it different this way, but also because I'm going to be solo, but I'm going to be playing online. It's going to be a harder grind. I might even have to go to a different car to try and help build that up fast, which I might have to change the title, but I might not. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But anyway, while I'm loading in here, I'm just gonna get everything situated. I would have streamed earlier, but I was fixing my RC car, which it's still not fully fixed. Of course, imagine that. But where I go for RC is RC Car World down in Cinnaminson in New Jersey. Quite a bit of a hike from where I live. Used to be closer to where I live. Or where I used to live. I moved from that place that was super close. And I moved to this one, which is kind of crap. The landlord's a piece of junk.
So when are you gonna get your own place?
Don't listen to him.
Disgusting piece of corn. Anyway. But if you want to go see that, I know it's kind of weird, but I like promoting him because he's got really good stuff. His website is rccarworld.com. There's no slash in between R and C. No spaces, obviously, because it's a website. He is on 2305 Gary Road in Cinnaminson, New Jersey. And that area code or postal code, whatever you want to call it, is 08077. That's where you can find him at. So please knock yourselves out if you really like RC cars and you're by his area. We've even seen people come from all the way down in, god dang, like upstate PA come down to him. Because he's got so much knowledge. And honestly, I don't blame the people. Anyway, enough chit-chat. First thing to do is to go buy the Ford Focus. Then to change my license plate on this, because I still haven't done that. Then again, I haven't been on in a while, nor streaming in a long time. I think last time I streamed was maybe a couple weeks to a month. So I know. Holy crap! Damn, did I put drift stuff in this? God damn it! Steering like a maniac. Track. Race tires. Track differential. Do I have my... okay. That's a new thing. I've never seen this thing steer so hard. I usually don't use superchargers, so I don't think it's that. Forgot, how much is it? Probably like around 60-ish? Yeah, 56,500. This engine's probably gonna sound like absolute garbage. It's not that bad. If there was a forged version, I wouldn't mind getting it. Man, I can't drive for crap right now. I mean, the turbo let off, the wastegate sounds pretty good. Honestly, this could also be a all-wheel drive drift car. I could turn it into like a little bit of a Ken Block style, but with my own take on it. I actually like all-wheel drive drift cars in this game, although they're not as good as rear wheel, because I can put drags on rear wheel. Anyway, now that I'm done messing around with that, getting a feel for how it handles, which is like a boat. And again, that's probably because it's got a slow engine and no real good parts on it. Anyway, for the engine I need... I could get that, which it recommends, which is why it's up here, I'm guessing. And here's the one I want. Oh, that's just gonna sound crazy. Here's the other, I think, BMW engine. No. Sounds pretty good. Although I'd still take this. But that's also probably because it's cheap. I don't know, I could turn it into anything. I could make it my heart's desires, as some people say, which I think is absolutely retarded. 75. I need like 100 grand, and no, I will not be selling this. I cannot take the cheap way yet. Honestly, the only thing I would put on the Focus is the smaller, quote-unquote, street wing. I would remove the wing entirely if I could, but That's not a thing with the RS in this game. Then again, the game was rushed, so there's probably a ton of things that they wanted to add but couldn't because they were in a time crunch. Can't sing the rest because copyright, so that'll be fine. I don't know, I might even just get copyrighted for that, which I think would be absolutely stupid. YouTube sent out me these stupid emails saying, oh yeah, if you want to try and avoid copyright strikes, just post your videos here first. And it's like, first of all, the only videos that don't have copyright strikes are pretty much my IRL ones that I post eventually. And besides that, the only other time excuse me. Only other time I post something that's video game related, usually it's just a small clip. Like I had one that was, what kind of rally is this, that I made a while ago. I forget when exactly, but it got copyrighted because for some reason there was music playing even though I had muted it on in-game. Which, the fact that I think that there was one song that was playing longer than the one that got copyrighted is kind of dumb. So there was one that was playing longer that I could hear when I looked at it back on YouTube's side instead of my side. And for some reason it said that it was a shorter song that played. I forgot what it was. One that didn't get copyrighted but was way longer. And I'm just like, what? Anyone that sees this car thinks, oh, why do you top out so low? Well, first of all, I'm running full downforce, so I get best turn. If I were to turn it down and do a straight drag race, my top speed's around like 240-ish. You know, a little, retardo. I don't need to go 240. Hey, I'm not gonna get enough cornering traction by the time I slow down. Plus, for the corners that you really don't need much turning, and you need that slight. Once you take all that downforce away, you ain't gonna be able to take the corner like you want. Just like I took that corner back there, although that was more so due to my own fault, not trying to drift around it like I usually do on that corner. I know none of my cars can handle it, not even my best downforce ones that can take goddamn tightest turn like in the resort circuit, oversteering heavenly, going 200 plus, which in real life is absolutely retarded. You would have to get off the gas, start slowing down, and whatnot. But then again, it's a video game, so who really cares? I kinda do. I like realism sometimes, but it's meant to be an arcade racer. But there are some physics that do apply correctly. Not entirely, because the game's not completely finished. It's unfinished. Just a rushed work. So we would have a game in 2019 instead of just... the last game that we had was 2017, so that would be 2.5 years almost. I believe. I could be wrong on that. Oh, I know it's definitely 2 years, so it's 2017 to 2019, so that's for sure. for you guys who are watching, leave down in the comments below, or live stream, chat, whenever you're watching this. And just let me know if you want to see more Cold War content, because my friend's planning on getting Cold War soon, so whenever I'm going to be able to get back on and start doing more, I'm thinking about starting streaming with him on Cold War, because I enjoy playing Cold War more than I do cars right now, which is pretty surprising coming from a dude who loves to do anything cars-wise, like you're talking about. Right now, I'm playing for fun. Like, I have absolutely nothing to do in the story mode, but most people, they play for story mode, they build every single car, then they're done with the game and they move on to something else. Me, I can rebuild the same car so many times and I can never get bored of it. It's just my love for cars that drives me further and further. Although I'm not like that stupid Mustang dude with the having you know what with his car. Like, come on, man. It's like, that's obsessive. Like, that just makes every car guy look wrong that really loves their cars. And it's like, yeah, I really love it. And then people online just take it the wrong way, and they think it's more like the Mustang dude. Except for the people who are in the car culture, they know how truly they mean by I love the car, not, you know, I love it and I want to do my thingy thing on it and just leave it in the tailpipe and stuff like that. Like, no, ugh. Ugh. Makes me want to cringe, throw up, and throw up my internal organs. Way. Botch that corner a little. I gotta get used to hood cam now. I usually use this for tight corners for certain cars. This is one of those cars. Damn, she don't want to drift. She just got too much traction. Very rare I get cars like that. Honestly, sometimes I just like cruising this game. Oh, I think that would be a little too boring for stream. But I'm still gonna do it once I get the RS all set up. There's another race that you do at night in this area. And whenever I take that corner on there, I'm always initiating my NOS in the middle of the turn with, I think it's the 240Z. ZG or something, I don't know. You can see it in some of my previous videos. I call it the Green Machine. I've recently still down with using that because I'm going to be remastering the skin. I'm going to get rid of the copyright because the copyright's only going to be for shared versions. What I mean by shared is quote unquote, with air quotes, basically saying shared means only within my crew. So if you join my crew, the Droid Racers, on PlayStation 6, all you're going to be able to get it on, you can pretty much use the skin. I have a friend who has an Xbox account, and then also my friend Spyro also has a computer account. So I'm planning on maybe getting a computer crew going, and maybe an Xbox crew going. So we'd have different platforms and whatnot. But now we're gonna stay PlayStation, because that's where us three admins and the owner Spyro are currently sitting. I was very good friends when I first joined this crew with Spyro, which is the crew owner, and he said to me, "Do you want admin?" And I said, "Nah, just give me what was it called? I think it was something like recruiter or whatever." And at the time I said, "Yeah, just give me a recruiter, because I'm just gonna be recruiting." And then eventually I got upgraded to admin, and then I've been admin for so long that any time that for some reason he gets kicked from the crew, it automatically gets given to me, since I'm the oldest person in the crew with my status, so it's immediately given to me. Which is pretty nice, I guess. You don't even know what's coming. I'm about to bring out the RS. That's it. Dude, in a probably stock 350. Probably got some upgrades though. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta explain this to you guys. I forgot. Whenever I call something stock in this game, it don't mean that it's exactly
It's like
stock.
half the racers on the street don't even remember what
When
we've
I
done
call
for
it
the city.
stock, I mean it's got the stock engine in it. And that's it. Literally just a stock engine. But when I call a car true stock, I think usually I say like something along the lines of true stocker. I don't know. You'll hear me say it eventually in one of these streams, or I might have already said that. I don't know, but yes, beautiful cars, but I'll get a beautiful engine. $45 grand. Do what I want. 121 grand to do what I want. Honestly, the way how I set this car up, I just like doing like the fenders, and I think there's like a better looking front grille. Ooh, that's nice. Usually you can't get 400 plus with this engine, but I guess this is one of the cars that the game makes exception for. I'll take it though. So you got the clean ones, or you got the slightly wider ones? I like the slightly wider. They remind me of Ken Block's style. That looks okay. It's like, wow, what's so nice about this one? This one's so much better because it gives you a lot more air. Instead of that being like lights, it opens up as like an intake. Oh yeah, there we go. I could do this small. There's probably more some matches with. No, it doesn't. That does, but it's like so obnoxious. I'll take it. Nah, give me a little bit of bend. I don't want it to be straight. That look interesting. Oh yeah, there we go. It's like, ooh, I can keep that in, or I could take it out and make it look nicer. See, this is the one thing I hate, this spoiler. Let me get rid of it. It's like, ugly. My favorite. Second favorite. It's okay, I do it on some street vehicles. It's not exactly the best. And then that's okay. Cause it's like this is just obnoxiously big. And it's a rally wing. But this is just like simple. And this is just like rice baby. But I think I'm gonna stay with the stock wing today. No sound system because I don't have any music on. That's just gonna be a waste of cash. Only select vehicles I will do that. Yep, gotta get the tilted. Double tilted actually, because it's tilted up and tilted to the side a little. Titanium tipped exhausts. Gotta get the license plate. I'm just gonna do some simple input MBOT, which is my crew tag. Gotta get the platinum free license plate because that just looks good in my opinion. Turn it on. Nah, no tint on the front, on the rear I mean. Front though, yeah, that looks aggressive. Looks like it's ready to, like, eat you up and spit you out. Carbon. Nah, I'm gonna make it look clean. It's about the nicest clean look I can get. Nah, colored. Colored, I like it. Nope, no light bar. You would think it'd be because it's one of those rally cars, but alright, rims. I know exactly the rims I want. I do have to say, it is... Ew. If some of these were deep dish, I think I would take them. Western is usually my go-to on most cars, but I'm not going with. Ooh, those don't look too bad. That looks nice, especially with the color it's got. Like, I understand it's Brembo stock, but why blue Brembo? Why not just make it like red or yellow or something custom instead of blue? Like, I get it. It's meant to be colored towards the most standard color of the car. But still, it's just ugly and not worth it. And how come the fronts only get the Brembo? That makes no sense. Well, you're gonna give the big boys to the front but not the rear? That's just stupid. It just creates unequal, because if the front's doing more work than the rear, then the rear might as well just do no work at all. They're supposed to be perfect harmony. At least in most cars. Most cars have more breakage to the rear than the front. With how much wheel space there's in there, you can't get bigger rotors than that? Come on. It's not like I'm really complaining that much. I'm just kind of bummed. Bigger rotors would have sold me. Now here's the fun part. It's hard to tune these cars because you have to get them just right to make them worth it. Yeah, this is the Hoonigan. Don't get me wrong. It's nice, it's just... it's just not what I want. And I got Canary, which honestly looks so clean. I think I'm gonna go for it. I never delete my block one for this car. For the truck, yes, because there's a reason for it, but that looks nice. This is closest to Canary I can get it. It might look different for you guys, but I have different TV settings. So for me, that looks like Canary. But to you, it might look like just some weird faded yellow. Oh, actually, I'll check my Stream Deck right now. Because I'm curious. Oh yeah, that looks like a real faded yellow. Well, it looks like Canary on my screen. I just never thought about that. Oh well. Let me close my Stream Deck. Damn, this thing just looks aggressive from the front. Come on, let me steer, Jesus. Got too much going here. Yeah, Brett, I'll try the drift aspect and then the rally aspect before I do anything else. I'm probably gonna wind up ending the stream and then making a car. Looks like I'm just this part is no real reason to beat the game up anymore. I got one viewer that's probably left already. And I've got like another couple minutes. I'll still be working on the build for tomorrow. I wish I just had to keep it. I might sell the car and just build an M3 GTR on my own. Have a custom livery for it. It's a lot cheaper. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Make a rose gold vehicle out of that. Maybe do like a little bit of a BMW pinstripe. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this into a drift car and see if it's worth it. If it ain't, I'm just gonna sell. At least the nice thing about all-wheel drives is that you don't have to worry about god dang camber. But again, if I use drag tires, I'll have to worry about camber to begin with. With recreating cars in this game is that you don't always have the rims or the body parts that you need to recreate it. Sometimes you get cars that are complete facelifts that are so custom it's not even a body kit, it's just a custom bumper or custom fender flare or whatever. So it's like you can't even try and make it into a virtual car unless you get something like a KS. You know, Kai's a Celine version of a car, but he ended his contract with all Need for Speed games now. So Need for Speed team's just gonna have to either come up with their own body kits Or just start doing the stuff that they can. 160 grand, not bad. I'm spending it on this piece of trash. Drift tires. Always need proper drifties. Go buy that car anyway. It's an all-wheel drive, but for some reason it wants to act like a rear wheel. It's just a good stuff. I don't know. Probably just got too used to the drag tires, so it's just handling like that. Oh yeah, I can tell it's definitely working. With other cars, you try and just let off turning at all, it'll just start straightening out, or completely fail where all-wheel drives, they'll just hold the same exact line and slowly take away their energy. At least in this game, that's how it works. The only problem I find with all-wheel drives is if you don't have enough torque to power ratio, you can't get it spinning to hit your turn just the way you want, where all rear wheels will do what you want, when you want, how you want. Yeah, not worth it. I can't even get a good drift score. With the Subaru drift car. With the stock motor. How does that work? How can a stock motor perform better? It's not supposed to be like that.
You having fun out
Not
there
at
with
all.
the league?
Are you having fun out there with the league? How about you shut your Humpty Dumpty looking out? I seen you. I can't see you now because now you just a voice behind whatever the goddamn thing you're talking is. Probably just a microphone for the dude who voiced it. It's the only thing he's behind right now. His voice just appears behind the camera or as a radio, so. But still has the echo of the garage. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it off here. I'm gonna build this car up. I'll get a livery on it. I'll mess around with it tonight, dial it in. Then I'll be streaming again. Who knows when? But when I do, it's gonna be a good stream. I gotta hit 100 to end it. Shouldn't be too hard. 100. Whip it around this corner. Let it straighten out on its own. Accidentally go out of the game. And then finally end the broadcast.